All right, everyone, welcome back. And this is going to be part 3. So in the first one, we essentially give you a website overview. In the second one, we gave you a dashboard overview as a new builder. And now we are going to show you how to create, add rifles and to add listings. So within your dashboard, as you recall, everything over here on the left is really what you're going to be utilizing the most. So first things first, in order to make a listing, you have to have a rifle. So let's go into rifles and add a rifle. So as you can see, this little box pops up, and this is where you're going to add all of your information. So as you can see, a lot of these are grayed out, and these are just giving suggestions as to what to add. So for this one, let's just call it a production rifle. Production Bergara, if I could spell right. There we go. So again, you call this exactly what you want. If you want to call it your business name's 7PRC, or if it has an actual name, give it that name. Whatever you type in here is going to show up as the rifle slug. Don't worry about the rifle slug. It's going to automatically populate, and you don't want to change that. Okay. Caliber, let's just say we've got a 300 PRC. And you'll notice every time I click in here, it gives me a number of different options over here. The reason that there's options here is because I've already added these manually. So for the first time, if you're adding something, nothing's going to pop up. Eventually, the more listings you have, the more rifles you add, these little pop-ups are going to save you some time, effort, and energy to be able to quickly go through and add rifles and listings. So let's just say that we've got a Bergara production rifle. The action is going to be a Bergara B14. The barrel is going to be a 24-inch steel fluted barrel, and we're going to do a 1 and 9.5 twist rate. Again, I'm just doing this to demonstrate what information to put in here. The trigger is going to be a factory Bergara trigger. So you can see that it lists it as the factory Bergara, just what I typed in. And this is going to be, let's just call it a synthetic sporter style stock. Put that information in there. Now, optic, you can see that it shows optional. We understand that many builders will not have optics on their rifles. That's okay. That's why this is optional. In our case, we do have one on here. Let's just say that we've got a Leopold Mark IV, 4.5 to 18 by 52. Be as specific as you can with the make, model. This one doesn't show if it's first focal plane or second. Let's just call it a first focal plane in this count. This one's not going to have a muzzle device. Muzzle device is either a suppressor or a muzzle brake. And again, that's optional. So let's just say that we're putting an Axis Works 4-port competition brake on this. The weight on this one is going to be 10.5 pounds with the scope. The MOA is optional. We have not shot this yet. We don't know what MOA it has yet, but you can come back in here later to add that. Muzzle velocity, same thing, it's optional. Put it in here if you've got it. If not, come back and do it later. Bullet type, again, optional. Put your bullet type in here. If you don't have it, come back and do it later. And bullet grain weight, optional. If you don't have it, great. If you do, come back and put it in here. You'll notice here on suppressor ready, the toggle is currently off. So that means it is not suppressor ready. But in this case, it is because it's threaded already. So let's go ahead and click that on. Then we're going to choose, is this a competition gun, PRS, or a competition gun? Is it going to be an ELR gun, or is it going to be a hunting gun? In our case, it's a hunting rifle. That's all you got to do. Then you're going to create the rifle and add the photos. So you can see now that we called this rifle a production Bergara. and it gives us 0 out of 6 uploaded photos. And it tells you specifically right side, left side. Optic is optional. Action and bolt, barrel and muzzle, and the shot group is optional. So I've already got these uploaded to my computer. So all I have to do is click on it. It will open up your desktop. I know I put them here. And then I am going to, I want left side, I believe. Let's see. Nope, I want right side. So I've got it right here, rifle one right, and it uploads. And the little toggle bar shows you I've got 1 of 6 uploaded now. Left side. There's my left side. Optic. Rifle 1. With the scope. Action and bolt. Right there. And then we're going to do the barrel and the muzzle. So now I am 5 of 6 uploaded. I don't have a shot group, which is optional, but it's going to allow me to continue. Now, you'll see here, continue to the listing. Remember how I told you, you have to add the rifle before you can create the listing. When you're adding the rifle, it automatically takes you, whoops, sorry about that, takes you to the listing. So now we're going to continue to the listing. So, production Bergara, just add it to your registry. The listing type, you've got a custom build, precision system, production rifle, or pre-owned. Most folks are going to choose custom rifle, custom build, right? So go ahead and choose that. In this case, this is what a precision system is. A precision system is a rifle. It could be a custom rifle, it could be a factory rifle that has had some modifications to it, has been shot, maybe has a scope. You already know the MOA. Basically, it's a system. It's not just a rifle. So if that's what we're doing, we're going to go ahead and click precision system. If it is quite literally, folks, just a production rifle, then you can throw a production rifle on here. And eventually, we are going to have an option for folks to sell pre-owned rifles on here, which is a option a little bit later down the road that I think will be really neat for folks. So in this case, we're going to choose that it's a precision system. And the price on this is going to be $5,500. Now, another option that we've got some feedback on is that we're going to have a price, but we're also going to have an option for a sale price. So if your price is normally 6,000, let's just say you would put 6,000 here, and then the sale price would be, call it 5,500 or whatever your sale price is. So that way people can see the normal retail and also your sale price. Lead time. You're going to put your lead time in here. So on custom builds, we know that many times you are a number of weeks or months out. This is asking for weeks. Put the number of weeks out that it would take for this rifle to be built. In this case, we're going to say that we are 8 weeks out. We're also going to have a button on here that's in development currently that's going to say ready to ship. So you would have this either on the top or bottom, but if it's ready to ship, you don't need to put on lead time because it is a ready to ship rifle showing people that that rifle is currently available. How many do you have? If you've only got one, put one. If you've got 5, then click 5. And then now for your description, you're going to click in here and you're going to type whatever information you've got. This is a Bergara production rifle with a scope. And again, I'm being very generic here, guys. I don't want to go through and write a whole long detailed listing, but we want you to. And so put the best description in here that you can about your rifle. What you're going to notice is this is the description, and then it gives you a preview down here. So you can see this box is just a little bit small. for filling out your information in your description. You can put as much information in here as you want. And then it's going to show you down here exactly what it looks like with spaces and indents and tabs or whatever the case may be. It'll show you exactly how it's going to look on the website. So just as an overview, we did a precision system. We listed it for 5,500 bucks. It's an 8-week lead time for weeks to build this. I've only got one of them, and then I'm going to put this as a description. Here's your preview. And that's it, guys. Quite literally, that's it. You went to rifles, it automatically created the listing for you. Now you're going to go ahead and click the button to create the listing, which I'll do for right now. And you'll notice when we go up here to the top, under your rifle section, that production Bergara is status as a pending rifle. And essentially what that's doing is it's sending it to one of our admins. The admin reviews it, make sure everything looks good in there, make sure it looks accurate, all the information's filled out, and then they're going to click a button that says approved. That should happen shortly, usually with a number of hours, if not, maybe a day at the most. This will change from pending to listed. All right. So that means if once your item is listed, you can go in here and see that here's my rifle. This is not the one that I just did, but this is just another representation of it. Gives you the information about the rifle, gives you your unique long-range rifle registry ID, which is right there, caliber, and then all of the details that you put in about that rifle are all right here. Use cases was hunting, and then here's all the photos that we put in here. And this is where you can come back in and put performance data. So whether it's you or a customer who has this rifle, and let's just say this was a custom rifle that was not shot, you sold it, went to a customer, they did load data, they created some loads for it, and this thing came back as a solid shooter shooting a .3 MOA, and here's the grouping to prove it. You can then click add the record, and then you can add that information into this listing for your rifle. All right. Now, what if you needed to edit something? That's going to be the next part of the series that I'm going to go over, but the edit rifle button is right down here, and we're going to hit that in the next step.